What's holding you back from having a successful online business? What if I were to tell you that you could change one thing, just one thing that would exponentially increase the likelihood of your success? That's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, and you don't want to miss this. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are a fitness, a wellness, or a health professional looking to grow your online business so that you can have the freedom and the flexibility to live life on your terms, you are in the right place. Welcome to Fit, Free, and Fearless. So let's just cut to the chase. The biggest barrier for our success, it's ourselves. We can have all of the knowledge, all of the skills in the world to successfully grow an online business. But if we don't have that right mindset to move forward and to break through our fears, it's not going to happen. I've been there. I've had successful online courses. And even after a number of years of having online success with my online business, I confronted those fears head on. And I'll give you a quick example where I was creating once an online program, and it was an area I'm super knowledgeable in, but it was to an audience that I had not really focused on before. So I was looking at my audience was law enforcement, police, and military. And I have never been involved in the military. I am not a police officer. And I was bringing my knowledge and expertise to this audience. But I tell you, I was amazed at how much I got frozen because of a bunch of fears. Number one was fear is, are they going to listen to me? Is anybody going to sign up for this new online program? Because it's an audience I've never sold to before. Also, fear of being judged. Like, how are they going to think of me trying to teach and educate them when I am not like part of their tribe? I do have a set of knowledge and expertise to bring to them, but there was a lot of discomfort and a lot of fear around taking my knowledge set to a new audience. And so no matter where you are in your level of expertise, no matter where you are in your level of success, I think that fear can sneak up and strike us unexpectedly sometimes when we least expect it. But over and over again, the biggest barrier for success is our mindset. So here's the thing. If we can change our mindset in how we approach things, and if we can make that shift, then we can exponentially increase the likelihood of our success. So I'm going to share with you today 3 key things in having that right mindset that will help you to have that online business, to create that successful online program that you've always wanted to have. So the first mindset that we know will help us go and be successful, and this is supported by a lot of research, is to have a growth mindset. So a growth mindset is a mindset that we can confront our challenges and our problems as a learning opportunity. A growth mindset is that mindset that you can figure it out. When you have problems and bumps in the road along the way, you learn from that and you grow from that, and you treat those challenges as an opportunity to learn and grow. And there's research out there that shows that when you have that growth mindset, you are more adaptable, you can confront the challenges more easily, and you are more likely to be successful. You have more resilience. And with a growth mindset, you are focused more on finding solutions and taking action. So one of the things that will frequently happen is when we confront challenges, we may start to doubt our ability. But with the growth mindset, your mindset is, okay, maybe I don't have the knowledge or skills, or maybe I didn't do that right, but I'm going to take that information, I'm going to take what I learned from that experience, and I'm going to learn and grow from it. So everything can be figured out. So here's the thing. If you're approaching your business and you're not having success in your marketing, you're not having success in your selling, you're struggling with creating that online coaching program, you're struggling with technology perhaps, Here's the thing. These are all things that you can learn. You can learn and you can figure it out and you can grow and succeed in moving forward. So this growth mindset is key for success. And let me give you some examples of what this can look like when we're growing an online business. Okay, so here's an example. I'm experiencing it right now. While I'm recording this, I restarted this video about 4 times, okay? And I was getting really frustrated. I was struggling with the lighting. I was struggling with my words. I kept kind of slipping up. But then I said, you know what? Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to push into this discomfort. I'm going to just record. This might not be, well, I'm sure this won't be my best episode ever. But you know what? I'm going to grow from this, and the episode that I do in the future is going to get better. And the next one's going to get better, and the next one's going to get better. So you know what? Instead of trying to perfect this recording right now for you, my growth mindset is, you know what? I know what makes me feel better is I'm going to be creating a lot more videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more episodes. I have lots of opportunities to push through it right now and kind of assess how it went, tweak, revise, and move forward. So that growth mindset is like, okay, this might not be my best presentation, but you know what? I'm going to push through the discomfort. I'm going to go through. It's going to be a learning process, and I'm just going to get better and better. That's the growth mindset. And so this leads right into the second mindset. So that second mindset that we need for success is to take imperfect action. Taking imperfect action is desirable, and that's the way to go to be successful. We don't want to focus on perfectionism. Perfectionism is not going to happen. And you're much better off taking action and moving forward, and that's going to be leading to progress. And through progress is how you're going to get to success. And it's okay if it's not going to be perfect, and just accept it's not going to be perfect. That's how we're going to reach and improve our goals. So there are 2 kind of stories that I tell myself when I feel like I'm kind of frozen and feeling like things need to be perfect before I can move forward, or needs to be better than what it is now before I can move forward. So a friend and a mentor of mine gave a great analogy. He was talking about like when a baby's learning to walk. So when a baby starts learning how to walk, they don't just get up and all of a sudden start running across the room, right? And you take 1 step, you fall down. You take 2 to 3 steps and you fall down. So just like in life, anytime we're starting something new, something that we're not already super proficient at it and we're really good at it, we're starting out kind of fresh from scratch, is we can't expect to just come out perfect, right? So the idea here is we need to allow ourselves time to grow, to move forward, take action, fall down, get up, fall down, get up, and keep moving forward. So taking action is going to get you to the next step. And don't even try to be perfect, because it's not going to happen. Another thing that I found that helped me move forward when I kind of got frozen in fear and feeling like, oh my gosh, it's not good enough, it's not good enough, is stop focusing on me and what I'm creating, but focusing on the people that I'm going to be helping. So thinking about, if I don't get this content out there, if I don't provide this information to this audience, like, how are they going to benefit? Who are the people that I'm going to help? And if I just sit here and I don't take action, those people are never going to benefit from what I'm able to offer. And by focusing on the others and providing a service and helping others, taking that focus off of me and my discomfort, that has helped me get over that hump of kind of frozen in fear and being nervous to move forward. So taking that imperfect action, taking whatever your program or whatever it is you're building, and thinking about doing small, bite-sized, manageable pieces, having a timeline, giving yourself a timeline, saying, you know what, it might not be perfect, but it's done. Having it done and moving forward is better than perfect. Because again, perfect isn't going to happen. It's not going to happen. And this leads us right into our third mindset for success. Focusing on those who we are serving, focusing on what is the why. Why are we doing this? Why does this matter? Who are we going to help? And focusing on that rather than our own discomforts. This is really, really important. when you get stuck and you get frozen when you're worried about fear of judgment from others. So putting yourself out there, whether it's on social media, putting yourself out there in an online program, I think we've all been there, that fear of being judged by others. But here's the thing is when you are being your authentic self and you're putting yourself out there, you're sharing the information that you're wanting to share, right? The key here is you're not going to appease everybody, right? I mean, it's just a fact of life. Not everybody's going to love us. Not everybody is a part of our tribe. We don't want all types of people to be working with us. There's specific types of people, right? We want that ideal target audience. So when we're focusing on why are we doing this? What's our mission? Who are we servicing? Who are we helping? We want to attract the right kinds of people. So when you're putting yourself out there and maybe it's not resonating with a certain group of people, maybe there's some people out there that's going to be, critical or question. Here's the thing is those aren't the people who you're trying to help or to service. As you reach a bigger audience, there are going to be people that don't necessarily agree with what you stand for or what you're offering is not something that they care about. And so going back and saying, you know what, that's fine. They didn't like this, or my topic, they believe in something different. Ignore that. Ignore those people, right? Focus on those who you truly want to help and those who are going to benefit and appreciate from the content, the information, the resources that you're providing to them. So the next time that you're feeling insecure and you're worried about failing, you're worried that you're not going to have that successful online program, you're worried that people aren't going to buy your course, you're worried that your program is not good enough to put out there and you need to keep tweaking and tweaking before you actually launch it. I want you to remember that it is your mindset that is your biggest barrier to success. Recognize the fear, recognize the discomfort, and approach it with that right mindset that's going to lead to success. Number one, embrace that growth mindset. We learn along the way, keep on moving forward, take action, learn from the process, tweak, revise, move forward. Tweak, revise, take the next step. It's all a learning process and it's going to lead to growth. You will get there, that growth mindset. Number two, take imperfect action. Take action. Put it on your calendar, right? Give yourself a deadline. But taking action is the only way that you're going to move forward. Taking action is the only way you're going to get better. If you just sit there and you never take action, you're not going to get to the end goal. And the best way to move forward is taking those small, actionable steps. Don't try to take on too much all at once. If you have that big goal and it seemed overwhelming, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. And number three is to focus on service. Focus on those who you want to help. And think about your tribe, the people that you're wanting to reach out to. Focus on service rather than worrying about feeling judged by others. If they're going to judge you and they don't like you, that's not who you are speaking to. Let them go. Release them to be free and focus on those who are going to benefit and who truly appreciate what you have to offer. And one last comment in regard to having that right mindset for success. And this has to do with dealing with imposter syndrome. That's a whole nother kind of can of worms I know that can hold us back. So imposter syndrome, when we start to question our own abilities, we start to question, who am I to be doing this? And we may start comparing ourselves to others. I know that this is another barrier and it's another mindset that we have to confront and overcome. And so I created just a whole nother episode that is focused just on how to confront and overcome imposter syndrome. So the next time you're feeling nervous, you're feeling fearful, you're feeling like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? This isn't good enough to put out there. I need to make it better. The next time you're really feeling that discomfort and those negative comments are coming into your mind, remember, your biggest barrier, the biggest thing that's stopping you from moving forward is most probably yourself and your mindset. So identify that negative thinking and start focusing and making that shift to a more positive mindset, a mindset that's going to lead to success.